The side chicks are coming out of the bushes, y'all. Fellas, if you had a side chick on the side, you might want to check her social media, because apparently right now they're coming out of the woodworks, okay? They said it's time for them to shine, all right? They're here to meet your lady. They're coming to your lady as a woman, but they're going to the internet first, all right? So apparently this video is by Janae Danielle, and y'all know she put together some really good videos, so y'all go check out her page. Go subscribe and all that good stuff. The title of the video is Side Chicks Are Exposing Themselves Online, and it's getting messy, y'all. Think about all the ways this could go wrong. All the ways this can go wrong. But, fellas, you know there's always a lesson in these things. You know what I mean? Sometimes the grass ain't green on the other side, and you're risking more than you had. You know what I mean? That you had to bet on, you know? So now you're possibly going to lose it all. So without further ado, let's get into this.
You paid for it. And let the whole world know that you a side chick.
I'm a side chick. Of course I don't want your man to myself. I don't want to be the first dumb in line.
I don't think I have the mind capacity to be the only girlfriend. I need to make sure I'm in charge of scheduling you out to these other women.
Could you share your man with somebody if he gave you everything you wanted?
I share these men for less because they gonna go cheat anyway.
Being the other woman has never really been a new phenomenon. It just looks a little different today. Back in the early days, women were reminded to be...
Real quick, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Now, I'm on my road to 100K, so if you have not hit the button, but you watch me every day, and I appreciate you, go ahead and hit that button. It's the best time to do that. And also, for everybody that's going to ask me for this hat, this company, they always send me hats. That's actually where I get all my hats from. But I'll tag it in the description below.
Composed and have top-notch etiquette, while men were simply reminded that they were men.
From infancy on, we all learn from our parents, our peers, and our society that there's a difference in what is acceptable or correct behavior for a man and for a woman.
A girl is a girl. She's taught that these are the things that a girl does. She walks a certain way, she talks a certain way, she looks a certain way. And the same thing with a fella. He's taught that these are the things that a fella should do. He should walk a certain way and look manly and walk manly and talk manly.
Those gender roles that society placed on men and women also shaped what each of them could get away with. And yes, those expectations followed them in the bedroom.
Society expects your husband to cheat. Men have needs, you see. They're prone to urges, which a society views as natural, almost charming. Any signs of passion or desire in a woman are viewed as suspicious, even shameful. So when your husband seeks pleasure elsewhere, an actress, a barmaid, a brothel, it's shrugged off. Boys will be boys.
Society tolerated male promiscuity as a necessary evil. He's a man with urges and instinct. And on the other hand, the woman that he was hiding from the world, or his wife, she was the one that ended up facing the shame and embarrassment for all parties involved.
I beg your pardon. I am Mrs. Stephen Haynes. Sorry, but I don't think I know you. I believe it's my husband you know. Oh. So Stephen's told you.
Being the other woman, or the woman he only sees on the weekend, that came with a type of shame you wouldn't dare tell the world. But today, oh, today, women are turning...
Yo, those old shows, like the acting, the scenes, the sound effects, it has like a nostalgia that's like tied to it when you watch it, but you can't help but to notice how far we have came, like in cinematography. Like, it is just wild. Anytime I watch something like The Honeymooners or something, my dad used to love The Honeymooners. But one of my favorite shows is Good Times. Now, it's not in black and white, but Good Times is one of my favorite shows. Shout out to anybody else that watched Good Times too. Like, I was watching Good Times when I was like 11, 10. I don't know what it was, but Michael, the little brother, was just so funny to me. JJ would have me crying on the floor. Like, yeah, this is crazy. But you know what else is crazy? The fact that I got subscribers that are making money playing games on their phone. If you haven't already, click the link in the description below or the link in the comment section and just tried it out for yourself. People out here reviewing Netflix shows and playing games on their phone and making real life cash. Like look at this comment right here. This is one of my subscribers. I'm a paraphrase. She made $50 already. She cashed out 50 to her PayPal, transferring the Cash App. Bro, it's real money. All right. So if you're somebody that just need a couple $100, now I mean through the month, look, try it out for yourself. All right. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description below, and the link will also be in the comment section in the pinned comments. Just try it out. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But if it's working for you, keep making money. Like I said, I know somebody gonna question it. Is it legit? Try it out for yourself. You know what I mean? Back to
reposition into a trend. In today's video, we're gonna look at how a situation most women only discussed in a locked diary is now an all eyes on humiliation ritual. Welcome to the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe.
I know I needed this girl talk.
I know you don't just give those away for free, but hopefully at the end of this video, we become bestie enough for you to take that next step. When it came to affairs or situationships, as we call them today, back in the day, what made them different weren't the actions. No, we all know those will always be the same. It was the silence.
So it seems the digital age has made it easier for us to cheat. But there's one group of guys who have always found it pretty easy.
Men in positions of power seeking sex outside their primary relationship is something as old as time.
But for almost 100 years, their indiscretions were kept secret, protected by one hell of a bro code.
A lot of men who stepped outside their marriage or had multiple women were mainly men in power who suffered a lot less consequences than the woman they were keeping secret. And in many of those cases, turning a blind eye was something that was hoped to be a part of the agreement.
Camilla was a married woman having an affair with the Prince of Wales. As it turned out, her husband had no problem with her affair with Charles because he was also seeing women outside his relationship with Camilla. Charles was still in love with Camilla and had hoped that Diana was someone who would turn a blind eye to their clandestine relationship.
If you were the side chick, you had to stay quiet. If you were the wife, you had to stay quiet by sitting back and accepting it. Even if you were the cheater and your private actions became public, you had to claim you were mentally insane just to protect everything attached to your name.
Charlie, you're not the father of the child. Oh, Charlie, I've been very wicked. I have done very wrong.
When Sir Thomas, her father, went to see his daughter, he went straight upstairs and saw his daughter, came downstairs and said, "Poor thing, she's mad." They began to realize that this was the scheme, that if she could be proved to be mad, then she would never be able to stand up in a divorce court and give evidence.
Harriet's father had determined to sacrifice his daughter for the sake of family honor by instructing her to feign madness.
Now,
I would have never thought to see a history lesson on this, you know, this given Thursday. Is it today Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday. On side chickism. Like, I didn't know side chicks had a whole, chapter. Like, this goes way back to the Red and Black. Shout out to Janae putting this all together. Because I would have never known where to start with no side chickism. Like, we on chapter 10, side chicks, the past. The history of side chickism.
Now, as we're looking at all these affairs from the past, I want to quickly say that we're not romanticizing or reminiscing them. It's going to show you just how far we've come today. Because back then, it was the things that no one dared to talk about that tore lives apart. But today, it can be small, annoying things that can literally throw your whole week off. This video is sponsored by Clover, who lets you access up to $400 before that's to surprise. Went out. Clover came in clutch by giving me that little bit of leverage my pockets were not prepared. Mind over something or random payday. Access up to
That y'all be doing
$400
me.
with no credit check or late during today's video. As the decades moved along and the culture started shifting, these situations were no longer something people had to whisper about. They stopped being something that could risk you and your entire bloodline's reputation. Affairs and hidden relationships started showing up more openly in movies and television, and not just as scandals, but in my opinion, I feel like they started to become romanticized.
Hollywood wants you to
I
cheat
feel the
so
same
bad,
way.
and it's kind of messed up. Have you ever noticed how many movies, especially romantic ones, just sneak infidelity into the plot like it's totally fine? Like, oh yeah, I know they're engaged or in a committed relationship, but have you seen the chemistry with this other person?
Cheating in real life isn't a joke, and it really bothers me when TV and movie writers romanticize cheating. Because first of all, we cannot ignore how much influence media has on our perspective about life. So when these cheating scenes are added for effect or just for drama, it is actually not funny.
So now that cheating and being
Like when they show it in movies and stuff, the way they show it, it's like you're kind of making it acceptable. You're showing us what the beautiful picture can actually be. You know, we've seen the guy and the girl sitting in the cab knowing they got somebody at home, but they're so in love, but they want each other, but they know it's not right because they have somebody at home and they want to do the right thing. But oh my goodness, they get caught in the moment and they just start kissing in the back of a cab. How hot. How hot. Ooh. Like, now, I mean, now you got people real life trying to, like, all right, I did see this in a movie. This does happen. You know a movie that pissed me off to my core? And I like this movie, but it pissed me off to my core. I think I stand for all men when I say this movie pissed me off to my core. And that movie is Temptation. If you have not seen that movie, go watch that movie. But if you have a significant other, I will tell, and you're a guy, I will tell you right now, that movie will piss you off. That movie will get you tight, yo. Like, but again, like, it kind of it planted new seeds in the brain of like, wow, like she has the good guy at home, and here she is doing this with this guy. I ain't gonna ruin it, but damn. Like, that's all you can say the whole movie. Damn.
the hidden lover is a bit more modern and quirky.
Secret lover.
So it's okay that I kind of cheated on him?
No.
With whom?
Well, he was a guy from work, and it was nothing. You know me, it was just sex.
It's also become braggable to be kept secret or to be with someone when you know you shouldn't.
I'm a side chick. Of course I knew that man was married before I started dealing with him. I'm a side chick. Of course I sent him back home to be unhappily happy so he could come back to me and be. I'm a side chick. Of course I'm the authorized user on a credit card that you have no idea about.
That's outrageous.
I'm a side chick. Of course I don't work because our husband pays all the bills.
I knew, and y'all may think I'm reaching, and that's okay, but I knew when SZA came out with that song. That's when the conversation started changing.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's The Weeknd by SZA, where she casually admits that she's not the main woman, she's the one he sees only on the weekends. Put the pieces together as you will.
What I'm actually saying in the song is my man is your man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we all share the same dude, saying that I'm aware, I don't care, I'm not trying to, like, I don't need to be his girl. Like, it's not even saying that you're his girl, saying that none of us are his girl.
You look so different.
All of us are
Look
just
how
out
good you
here trying to get different things for different reasons. And my particular reason is just get here and do what you said you was going to do. I think it's like taking the power back, because it's like women just are supposed to do something but like cry and feel weird and like, oh my God, like I don't have no, he's not my man, I have separate. It's just, it doesn't matter.
So women are taking the power back by taking other women's man? Is that the logic? Is that the logic? Take the power back by taking somebody else's man, ladies. None of these men are ours. Let's just share. You got a brother just sitting in the corner like, you don't say. Okay. I ain't mad at this one.
Lyrics that read like, is you coming home? Is you, I'm sorry, I can't do this. Are you out with her? Like, In context, it makes sense in the song, but actually saying the grammar out loud, it just doesn't.
Sounds
I
crazy.
can't do it. I don't care long as you hear by 10:30, no later than. My man is your man. Heard it's her man too. Super catchy, super toxic, sums up modern music today, right? Now, from my understanding, this is her story, this is her experience, and I'm not going to knock that for her. But what I will say is I do feel like this song conditioned a lot of women into thinking that this is normal.
But don't get me wrong, I like being a side chick because I don't gotta deal with all that bullshit. Just f me and go. You gotta keep me happy so I don't tell your girlfriend. So you gonna buy me that Birkin bag. You gonna give me that Birkin bag. Don't get me wrong, you can go home to your plane. You can leave here.
So you don't mind being a side chick?
I don't. Well, you can go.
Why were we in 2016, 17 screaming?
Hey, somebody's daughter, somebody's child that they rocked, gave him a bye-bye.
She's like 9 to 5. I'm the weekend. Why were we praising being side chicks? Why were we boasting about the fact that man couldn't give a rat's petunia about us Monday through Friday, but as soon as that weekend came around, we were his choice.
It's basically encouraging women to share a man because it's sexually liberating. And my man is her man, and I'm not sad. I'm not crying about it because I'm just playing him. I'm just taking the power back.
So could you share your man with somebody if he gave you everything you wanted?
I share these men for less because they gonna go cheat anyway.
They gonna go cheat anyway.
So if I know for sure that he's gonna give me everything I wanted, I will voluntarily share. Because we involuntarily share these men all the time. They cheat. My man probably cheating as we speak. I don't give a damn. I'm working.
Literally.
Because yes, men get away with.
It's so sad to hear people just accept their trauma as reality. And when I say that, I mean like you'll never find someone to do better. No, I mean like you'll never find somebody that'll actually not cheat on you. And instead, you've made it an absolute and said, well, they'll all do this. So how do I function within what's gonna happen anyways? That's sad. Anytime I hear that, because it's like, damn, so you see no light at the end of the tunnel. Instead, you just became comfortable in the dark. I sound mad poetic just now. I don't know what just got into me, but that was beautiful.
It's way too much when it comes to these arrangements. So I'm all for taking your power back. But taking your power back shouldn't mean letting a man have that much power over you.
I don't need to be the main girlfriend. I just need to be the favorite girlfriend. I don't think I have the mind capacity to be the only girlfriend. That means you got to get on my nerves 24/7. I don't feel like dealing with him this week. Can you pick up the slack for me? I need that. You do what you do. Send him back on Wednesday.
Shorty got a rock on her hand, though. Like, this is the second time that I've reacted to a video and the woman that's speaking in single terms has a rock on her hand. And that is an engagement stone with the wedding band on it. If she's just rocking that just to, use it as nigga repellent, because women do that. Oh, I'm married. And then she go home and, put it back in her Claire's box. But that is a rock on her hand, on a ring finger. So I'm confused how you even in this conversation.
And then I'm going to keep them for Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you going to get the other days. I need to be that girl. I need to make sure I'm in charge of scheduling you out to these other women. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I crazy for that?
If he's with multiple women and he decides who's first, second, or who's the favorite, I'm sorry, but the power was never actually yours. So the fact that, and I say this in the most respectful way possible, the fact that this isn't shameful anymore. It's not a secret.
When somebody comes and asks a question about side chicks, why is it always so negative? And why is it like, oh, you guys are wrong or whatever? That man doesn't love you. That man's not gonna leave his wife.
There's an argument that sometimes the side chick get the best of the man.
And I do.
Okay, oh my God.
So I've been dealing with a married man. He's been with his situation for 20 years.
Don't be trying to make it light by saying his situation. He's been married for 20 years. Go ahead.
I just want to know why it turns me on.
It's normal to be in a situation or situationship where you know that you're not the main course, so you accept the crumbs.
Top 5 reasons why I was so comfortable being a side chick. So I was giving my therapist the rundown, chopping it up. She goes on to say that I'm addicted to the highs that he provides for me in the moment.
And that's led us to where we are today. Incoming.
Addicted to toxicity. Addicted to the unorganized experience. There are people, like I've said this before, there are people that are addicted of talking about problems. Like, you'll get around them and all they can do is talk about a problem. When it gets quiet, they try to talk about something that's bad for somebody else. Like, they can't help but to talk about negativity. Stay away from talking to those people. There are people that date other people, and if there's no mess, no go through my phone and you find something, or girl calling in the middle of the night, and or you getting calls from your homies that there's some ops and something like that. If the life is not like that, they'll call it boring. These people have bonded to their trauma. They have fell in love with their trauma. The things that should not be happening to them, it has become the norm. It has happened for them for so long that they believe subconsciously this is how it's supposed to go. There's supposed to be a little bit of arguing where we're yelling and calling each other names. Now, he a little too calm for me. Or maybe he's just respectful. He knows how to carry himself and articulate himself in a way he doesn't have to disrespect you. There are people that are really drawn to toxicity, and social media makes it cute. The music makes it cute. People, stay away from these people. Toxicity is not cute. For grown folks, it's a damn headache on top of everything else we got to worry about.
The weekend lover trend. Now, if you somehow missed this trend, let me catch you up, because people aren't just talking about or singing about being the booty call. No, they're submitting evidence. The trend is simple. Women show their face and then they show the man that only sees them on the weekend.
I will defend a woman's rights and wrongs, but this weekend lover trend is making me sick to my stomach, and I don't know, I feel like you could not waterboard that information out of me, and I'll take that to my grave.
Do we have to start holding women accountable as a group, as a whole? Because that's why the men are not the men think they are the baddies. Like, the audacity. What do you mean you're his sneaky link for the weekend? Like, we have to stand up.
But oh, I forgot to mention, most of the time, these faces of the men are either not in frame or blurred, because who knows what that man or who that man is doing when he's not with her, or when it's Monday through Friday.
What the is up with y'all? Are y'all okay? This is high school activities. Y'all posting pictures of backs that y'all had to hide and take. I know you lying.
So, as these people are basically telling the world that they're the second choice, or they're just a choice overall, the lyrics, "I never wanted to be your weekend lover" from Prince's song Purple Rain are playing in the background.
And if Prince was still alive, he would be pissed off that people are on this app using Purple Rain of all songs to talk about being a side piece. That one little piece that says, "I never wanted to be your weekend lover," and then people are posting the person that they're screwing, who may or may not be in a relationship. Prince would be pissed.
Okay, now you got the full story, but this...
I must be too damn busy. I must be too busy in life, because I don't see how somebody could be having adult stuff going on in their life as a man, right? I'm gonna just go the man route, right? You are worrying about your woman's emotions, keeping up with how she's feeling, what week it is, what time of the month it is, you know, when what flavor she feeling today. And y'all niggas is having a second girlfriend. Like a side chick that is expecting a call. So now you got to hurry up and go to the grocery store so you can make the phone call. You keeping up with your lies. Y'all niggas got too much time on your hands. Like, how do you have so much time on your hands? And then to my fellas that you got a woman at home, the girl said it perfectly. You gonna have to keep me happy. Because she gonna extort your ass. She'll tell your woman, fry your whole life. Now, your wife is gonna walk away, possibly, if you ain't got a prenup, with alimony for the rest of her life or whatever the, you know. This girl, you gonna have to pay up, take care of her, you know what I mean? And then, I'm pretty sure she's not gonna try to be the main girl if she's a smart girl. Because why would you become the main girl for a nigga that had a main girl and made you the side girl? Are you now going to expect this man not to have a side girl? So no, you need to stay your ass in the side girl position and go find your next side quest. That is the dumbest thing you can do. Be somebody's side piece and then try to be with them. Try to get them to leave who they with. Do you understand it takes a certain type of character to balance two people? It takes a certain type of character to lie to somebody, not mean like act like you love them, lie to them, and then sit here and smile in your face. It takes a certain character. That character can be carried anywhere. If he could do it over there, guess what, sweetheart? He could do it to you. He just got more time over there. So he's a little bit used to her. He ain't used to you like that. You spring chicken. You the new thing around. Sooner or later, he'll have a lot of time with you. Treat you the same way he treated her. Fellas, it's the same way. You know what I mean? Don't be a girl side dude, and because she's so fine, her ass so fat, you waiting around for her to leave her main dude. No, she gonna do the same shit to you. This is a character thing. This is not a you thing. Not a, yeah, you know, I just got the sauce. Yeah, she just like my dimples. Yeah, you know, the way I look at her. My accent. No, this is what she does. Ain't nothing new.
This is what's not being told.
Be
The
overly
women
thinking
doing
they
this
smooth.
trend, they aren't doing it because they want to take the power back. There goes that phrase again. Because that's what SZA and a lot of other women think taking the power back means. To basically show that you can do the same heartless, no strings, no feelings attached actions of a man. So then, why does this feel like a cry for help instead of a grab at power?
This trend of I don't want to be your weekend lover, y'all have to stop. I'm getting PTSD. This is triggering the out of me, okay? Some of the images, I'm like, Lord, please, I can't go back there.
In my 20s, I slept my way through Manhattan because I had no self-respect for myself. And the reason I was a weekend lover to all of these really sexy men was because I didn't have any boundaries. I wasn't standing up and saying, that doesn't work for me. I don't want to just be your casual girl that we have a fun time and then you drop me like a bad habit. I was taking anything I could get because I was praying to the gods above that maybe this person was going to choose me.
And the text, y'all. Oh my goodness, the text. Not only are people exposed, and the text, y'all. Oh my god.
All right, we got to read these text messages. So the first one is the Snapchat. Goddamn Snapchat. Alrighty, I'm just saying, I just wanted to say, let's just leave everything in the past all right. Or already. I got a girlfriend now, and yeah, you're a good person, but I'm not the one for you. Okay. He tried to cut it off. That's another thing. Like, what happens when you want to cut it off and she ain't ready to get cut off? Oh, nigga, you think you could just walk away, huh? Yeah. I seen your girl comment underneath your post, nigga. I got an Instagram. Me, my homegirls, my auntie, we all got an Instagram just in case this day came, nigga. You had a girlfriend. Say it with me. You had a girlfriend. Because after the night, don't leave your girl around me, true play. Y'all know the words. Y'all know the words. Second message. I hope you know I love you regardless. Yeah, I like you. I mean, you're not ugly. You fine and carry your ass. So, of course, I want to keep thrashing. That was a nigga that said that. I'm pretty damn sure a nigga said that. That's it. This is just saying. Say I love you back, bro. Illy back is crazy. At our big ages, saying Illy is crazy. ILY is wild. Illy too. If I text my wife and I say I love you, and she texts back ILY too, I'm calling her immediately. What do you mean by that? what do you mean Illy too? Why you know what I mean? Like, your hands tied up? Like, what's going on over there? Like, nah, Illy too, that tells me you got an attitude. Something ain't right. At this big age, nah, don't Illy me. Illy is wild. You're missing, you're missed by me. I hope Vancouver was good. I want to see you. Hey, you should get tested. I just tested positive for 2 most common ones. I found out yesterday. I kind of wanted to tell you in person, but I cannot wait any longer. Tested for what? Jesus. 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 The side they don't talk about. This is the side they don't talk about.
Goodness, the text. Not only are people exposing themselves and the worst in themselves, they're exposing text messages too, which personally I find much worse.
This girl said, can't keep casually sleeping with you. I want something more out of this. The person said, I don't want a relationship with you. I thought I made that clear enough.
Some of these screenshots I'm seeing of these texts that these men be sending y'all, are y'all okay? Like, truly, are we well?
I mean, text messages of women begging for a text back, showing.
Let me see. Yeah, can I call you and show you how you supposed to come in? Yes, call me. Text me when you almost here. Here, we at the window. You don't feel the need to text me after everything we just did? Oh, you thought that this came with some type of respect. No, this is an unrespectful act. We're both doing things we shouldn't do. Guess what? This is transactional. Don't get your feelings tied up. You want to be the little side piece. You want to be the for the weekend. This is what happens. You get no text backs on a Monday. Because it's the weekday.
Text from men panicking at the thought of anyone finding out that they were linking. I mean.
Hold up. I got to hear that. Hold on. I got to read that.
Text from men.
I'm going to block you and then unblock you when I want you over. Okay? Nigga said, okay, like, that's cool. Like, wait, what? What was there? Why there's no need for that? Just text me. I don't want anyone finding out we're linking. Just do what I say. Come over at 7. We can watch a movie. Okay. Listen, to y'all dumb niggas that's moving reckless like this, right? So if y'all niggas is this dumb, why? It's kind of like the files that's coming out right now. Like, call, get on the phone. If you're going to be this damn dumb, why y'all leaving all these records? Now, I'm not advocating for this at all, but I have to ask the question, why do y'all give people so much leverage over your heads when you're being stupid? But I think that's the answer, because you're stupid. You're stupid. You sitting here, listen, my girl just went to the store, and now I'm about to call you. I'm about to call you because my girl went to the store, and you my side chick. And I like you more than I like her, but I don't want her to find out. When she gets home, I'm going to block you again, save your number as Pizza Hut, and then we're going to move on from there. But I'm only letting you know this because I like you more than I like my girl. I don't know if I'm going to leave her because I kind of love her, but I like you a lot. Send. She's sitting here like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get whatever's in this nigga's savings before the end of the summer. It's over.
And panicking at the
this
thought
nigga
of
banging
anyone
on his
finding out
knees.
that they weren't
No diddy.
linking. I mean, y'all, look at this. I'm gonna block you and then unblock you when I want you over? That sounds like he has another woman at home, does it not?
I am so happy we never had social media when I was growing up because y'all really have got me f***ed up with this weekend lover trend. You the side chick.
Outrageous.
And you posting the man that don't want your Are y'all okay? Because baby, what if that silhouette that you are posting, the woman that actually sees him Monday through Friday sees that and now, oh my God, how stupid can y'all be?
Now, all of this boils down to one thing. Well, two things. That is the blame and the shame. And the internet is in shambles about which party involved, that being the man or the woman, should take on the blame and the shame.
I don't support all women, because some of y'all are slow. What do you mean a weekend lover trend? Is y'all just exposing that y'all are side chicks? Showing pictures of these men, messages of them doing you the worst way, because they don't want to get caught?
Again, why are we shaming women for the wrongs of men? Now people are blaming women for the weekend lover trend. Like, it's not the woman's fault that a man was an asshole and is now deciding to post about it for community, because I'm sure other women have experienced the same thing, and y'all are blaming women again.
And the crazy thing,
what the hell? Yo, you could really like get a headache scrolling on social media, cause what? Blaming the women. You talking about the women that are playing the part of the side chick? What the man is wrong, but the woman is also wrong too. Like, this is what they mean when they say ladies do not show accountability. Because what in the world? How are you mad at the women for being side chicks? Why are you? Do you understand you're doing something to, if you're part of the womanhood, you're doing something towards somebody that's also part of womanhood.
thing is, as I was researching this video, I was scrolling and it was really hard to find videos where people were just blatantly giving men the blame for this trend. Everyone's saying, oh, this trend is embarrassing and it's degrading, and it is. But it's all being directed at the woman embarrassing herself, which she is. And all of that got me thinking. Y'all remember earlier when I said the woman that he was hiding from the world, or his wife, she was the one that ended up facing the shame and embarrassment for all parties involved. Well, this is the perfect example of that coming full circle. He gets to quietly move on to the next or hide you from his wife while his name is covered, his face isn't in the camera, and she's, yes, willingly embarrassing herself, but she's the one that gets all the shame, all the think pieces. Let's get this clear, okay? Because no one is in the right. This whole situation is just weird as is. But you should not be with a man that only wants to see you 2 days out the week, especially if you know he has another woman. That's weird. And we should also not let men have this much power over us, period. Thank you for tuning into the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. If you enjoyed this,
yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, man. This generation of ladies really baffle me, because the things that they call taking power back is like giving more power to men. It's so strange to me. Or giving men their way. Like, I don't really understand this whole power thing. Like, for instance, women will go out and show both the areolas, have on a pixie skirt showing their full bottom cheek, and be like, I took my power back. From who? Who'd you take your power from? And why did they have this power? Are you saying you took the power back from your house? Because this is shit you wear at home. Now fellas is just looking. Yeah, well, it's my body and my choice, and I took the power back because I decided that I want to do it. Okay. That's my answer. When I watch a lot of these videos, that's really what I want to say. Okay. That's my answer. I don't get it. I don't get it. You're taking the power back by exposing yourself as a side chick, but not exposing him. What the hell? All right. Anyways, y'all, it's been your boy Ty Boogie. Just another great video by Janae Danielle. She never lets us down. But anyways, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notifications and all that good stuff. I hope y'all enjoying y'all good Thursday. Now, I know my people watching me at work, watching me in the gym, listening to me while you drive, because you shouldn't be watching me while you drive. I know this is a good visual, but you shouldn't be watching and driving. I ain't putting that out there. Real quick, if you want to make some extra money just playing games on your phone, all you got to do is click the link in the description below, the link in the comment section. These apps are literally paying people just to play games on your phone. All right, so try it out. See if it's for you. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you catch yourself making money, make your money. Until next time, y'all, it's been your boy Ty Boogie. I'm out of here, man. Peace.